Today, we are talking about a kind of secret weapon for not just surviving, but actually thriving in the world we live in. It's called lifelong learning. And look, this isn't about going back to school or anything like that. It's a mindset, it's a habit, and it's probably the single best key to unlocking your own potential.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever get that feeling, that nagging sense that you're just falling behind? If you do, trust me, you are not alone. I mean, the world is moving at an incredible speed, right? New tech, new ideas. It feels like you're on a treadmill that's just getting faster and faster. And here's the tough truth. Standing still is the new falling behind. The skills that made you a rock star yesterday they could be obsolete tomorrow. So in this kind of environment, continuous learning isn't just some nice little bonus on your resume. It's your survival kit. It's how you stay relevant, adaptable, and honestly, competitive. So why should we embrace this? What's really in it for you? Well, the first big reason is super personal. It's all about unlocking parts of yourself you didn't even know were there and finding a much deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. And this makes total sense when you think about it. As humans, we are just wired for growth. Psychologists have a term for it, self-actualization. It's that built-in need we all have to become the best version of ourselves. When we stop growing, it just feels wrong. But when we're learning, we feel alive. And that growth is something you can actually feel. Every new skill you pick up, it doesn't matter how small, it gives your confidence a little jolt. You might stumble upon a hidden talent for photography or discover you have a deep passion for coding. And each of these little discoveries, they broaden your world and they lead to a much richer, more satisfying life. Okay, so let's shift gears and talk about the second big why, which is all about your career. Because in today's job market, lifelong learning isn't just an advantage, it's pretty much a requirement. Check out this number from a recent LinkedIn report. It is just staggering. 94% of employees said they would stay at a company longer if it just invested in their learning. Think about that. That's a massive signal about what people truly value for their long-term career. And this directly cashes out into career success. It keeps your skills fresh, making you way more valuable and adaptable. And guess what? That opens up doors to promotions, to new roles, to entirely new career paths. And maybe most importantly, lifelong learners are the best problem solvers because they can pull ideas from all over the place. Now for our final why, and this one is a biggie. It's all about your brain health. Because learning isn't just some abstract idea, it has a real physical effect on your mind. I love this analogy because it's so simple and it's so true. Your brain is like a muscle, and every single time you challenge it by learning something new, you are literally giving it a workout. And that engagement is absolutely vital for keeping your mind sharp your entire life. And this isn't just a saying. The science is really clear on this. When you learn, you are actively building new connections, new neural pathways in your brain. This process directly improves your memory, your focus, and your ability to juggle different tasks. It's basically one of the best things you can do to keep your mind flexible and resilient as you get older. Okay, so we've really dug into why lifelong learning is so critical. But what exactly is it? Let's be really clear here. This has nothing to do with enrolling in a formal degree program. It's about adopting a whole new perspective on life itself. This definition just nails it. The key words here are voluntary and self-motivated. It's all driven by your own curiosity, your own passion. It doesn't matter if you're trying to get a promotion or you just want to learn how to bake sourdough bread. It's about making the decision that your education never, ever stops. And it all comes down to this really powerful idea from psychologist Carol Dweck, the huge difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset tells you, my talents are what they are. But a growth mindset, which is the absolute foundation of lifelong learning, believes your abilities can be grown. It totally reframes challenges not as failures, but as amazing opportunities to get better. Okay, so you're sold. This sounds great, but how do you actually do it? How do you fit this into an already packed life? Let's break it down into some simple, practical steps you can start, right now. This is all about making it manageable, and the key is to start small. I'm talking a 10-minute YouTube tutorial, not a 4-year degree. The best fuel for learning is your own curiosity, so follow what genuinely excites you. The real magic happens with consistency, even if it's just a little bit of time each day. And finally, you've got to use what you learn. Practice is what turns information into a real skill. Now, let's be honest. Roadblocks are going to pop up, but for every single challenge, there is a strategy. You think you don't have time? Break it down into tiny 15-minute chunks. It all adds up. Think learning is too expensive? The internet is literally overflowing with amazing free resources. And if that little voice of self-doubt starts creeping in, just remember, everyone, and I mean everyone, starts at zero. The goal is progress, not perfection.
I mean, who could say it better than Albert Einstein, right? He just captured the idea perfectly. Learning isn't some phase of your life that you finish. It is the journey of life, a constant unfolding process of growth and discovery.
So there you have it. We've seen why this matters for you personally, for your career, and for your brain. We've seen that it's all about a mindset, not a diploma. And we've laid out a simple roadmap to get started. So really, the only question left is the one right there on your screen. What are you curious about today? Go find out.